Good evening, everybody. I have got an update for you for the Etna earthquakes and volcano activity. It is 9 o'clock. It is December the 25th. I've got two web links here I'm going to leave in the description box below that you can check out for yourselves, all right? The second one is sort of hanging with the Volcano Center description of what was going on, all right? So I will do this and you guys check out both sides and decide for yourself, okay? It says no injuries have been reported as a result from the ongoing eruption of and earthquake activity. The people are being asked to take precautions such as avoiding the crater and the surrounding area. I don't think I'd want to be around it, but that's just common sense. Authorities are also worried about possible damage from the volcano ash that could have on the agricultural crops that are growing on the island. The Cantina Airport resumed full operations today, a day after the ash cloud forced a shutdown. At least 130 tremors have been rattling the village and slopes of Etna. The fissure that opened up was on an inhabitable slope near Etna's southeastern crater. All right, now, one of these articles in the beginning talks about the dangers that are happening. The authorities last night got on the BBC and said there is no immediate danger. It is spewing ash. The volcano uh, volcano warning system they have said it is decreasing in the lava flow, but the earthquake activity is still going on. They've got a swarm happening there. All right. And speaking of, let me give you the latest earthquakes they have there. There was a 3.3 at 0.6 miles in depth. Now, that was 11 miles away from Etna. There was a 2.7 at 0 miles in depth. That was underneath Etna. There was a 2.0 Sicily at 2 miles in depth. That was below Etna. There was a 2.0 again at 2.1 miles in depth below Etna. There was a 2.5, 1 mile in depth, and that was below Etna. There's a bunch of littler ones, but they're not posting all of them. So just to let you know, they're still having an earthquake swarm under there. But from what the earthquake center says, it is decreasing, even though with the bad weather, the infrared cameras are picking up lava flow, and they can see that the lava is decreasing a little. All right, so that's what we got. Now, when the volcano went off, yes, ash went into the villages and covered it, and people were asking to take precautions with that, covered cars, windows, the street. All right, so that's what we got on Etna. Let's go ahead and do the uh, earthquakes. There was a 4.4 Indonesia, and that was on the BMKG and the EMSC. Now, the BMKG is the Indonesia Earthquake Center. There was a 4.5 off the shore of Mexico at 11 miles in depth. There was a 4.5 Palu, Indonesia at 5 miles in depth. That was on the BMKG. That is the Indonesia Earthquake Center, okay? USGS said, it was a 3.9. There was a 4.1 Veracruz, Mexico, and that was 83 miles in depth. There was a 4.5 Mongolia region, and that was at 5 miles in depth. That was on the GFZ. That was on the Chile Earthquake Center. That was also on the USGS. There was a 4.9 Southeast Sumatra, Indonesia, at 6.2 miles in depth. There goes another earthquake. Hang on, I'll check that in a second. There was a 4.0, Mexico, Guerrero, Mexico, at 23 miles in depth. There was a 3.7, New Mexico, at 3.1 mile in depth. There was a 1.3, Romania, at 78 miles in depth. Let me see what just came across. A 5.1, New Zealand Earthquake Center. I can't give you the depth, guys. I am so sorry. I will check that out and put it in the description box. I want to make sure there's more than one site, okay? All right, that's all I have for right now. God bless you guys. You be safe out there. Have a great rest of your evening. Enjoy your families. Much love coming your ways. Once again, Merry Christmas from Tom, myself, and Samson. Hey, you got to put the dog in. He's part of the family. Have a great evening.